Welcome back to Harvest and Home UK. In today's vlog I'll be showing you some thoughtful gardening gifts, drawing up some garden plans for the season ahead and then completely changing them thanks to the great British weather. If you love realistic allotment life, flexible gardening and seeing how plans evolve behind the scenes, you're in the right place. This week is all about adapting. So grab a cuppa and let's get stuck in. Hello and welcome to a beautiful 2026. It's New Year's Day and the sun is shining and it is absolutely lovely. I've come over to feed and water the girls and check on the rat holes, of which there are plenty, but I think I've not seen so many, so that's quite good. The girls are getting their feathers back now. If you remember before, we had our black copper Marinette. She didn't have any tail feathers. They are coming back again now. Let me show you. So she's now getting some tail feathers and her neck feathers are coming back. And also our white leghorn, who is called Lolita. She didn't have any tail feathers before. They've all come back. So yeah, everything's looking lovely. We just need now to decide on 3 other hens that we want to get. Because as I explained before, we've lost 3 over the last year, sadly, and so we need to replace them so that we get a succession with the egg laying and whatnot. Anyway, I thought I'd come over here and just go through a couple of things that I got for Christmas that I am really chuffed about. First of all, I've been gifted these beautiful gardening gloves. They are from a company called Mulch, and they are a 13 gauge gardening glove, so they're a little bit lighter, very waterproof and going to be brilliant for the spring. They're in a leopard print, which I'm absolutely over the moon about, and that was from one of our lovely subscribers, Emily. So I'm really chuffed with those. I can't wait to wear them, Emily. Thank you so much for that. I'm really chuffed with those, so thank you. And secondly, this is amazing. So this is a little penny. My mum got me this as part of my Christmas present, and it's got chickens or cocks all over it, as you do. And it has got loads and loads of individual egg pockets. So basically you can pop it on. I'm actually going to put it on now. So I can pop it on and come in here when the girls are laying again. Can't wait for that. And I've got little, I can just come in and put the little eggs in each little pocket. How cool is that? I'm so chuffed with it, Mum, thanks. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so that was a couple of really cool allotment gardening gifts that I got this year that I was really chuffed with. So I thought I'd just show you because I thought they were great. Anyway, let's crack on with what we've got to do today. So there's not loads of jobs to do. It's more about just checking on everything, and I really do want to get done over the next couple of weeks. I'm more wanting to get the cottage garden done at home. There's a couple of jobs over here that I want to do. I know that we spoke about it briefly before, and I was saying that I don't want to do anything too structurally over here because I do want to concentrate more on the cottage garden at home, and make it like a kitchen cottage garden where I've got herbs and things growing, as well as things that I need to keep up with, like tomatoes and things. I'll probably have those at home, just because I can go out and get them fresh when I need them and make sure that I'm not wasting any. So that's just all in the planning at the moment, so I'll show you that when I go back home in a moment, what I've been doing with that, because it's sort of all coming together, and it might help you if you're trying to plan yours, I don't know, but I'm just doing it my way. Like I've said before, I'm not a professional. I am just a girl that got talked into having an allotment by her husband 4 years ago, and I absolutely love it now. So I'm learning as I go. I'm learning from all of you. You know, every single comment that I get is a learning curve, and it really does help me. So please don't stop doing that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, because it really helps our channel out and gets it out to so many other lovely growers like us, that just want to have a normal conversation with a normal person about gardening. So yeah, let's have a look around. Right, that's the girls done. Let's get tidied up here, because there is a few bits that I need to tidy up, and I want to show you the bits up there that I'd like to do at some point. Don't know when I'm going to do it, but first I've got to get this wheelbarrow put away, because I don't like it in here. I don't know if anyone else does that, but I really like to have things in certain places at the allotment. Then I know it's tidy. Right, okay, I'm just going to check on this garlic bed quick, because that's doing brilliantly. Let me show you. I know I keep showing you this, but it always amazes me. Look how well that elephant garlic is growing. That's the one I've got all the way down the middle. They were saved from the elephant garlic that I grew last year from the Isle of Wight garlic farm. And then we've got the Solent White and the Russian Giant each side. They're doing absolutely amazing. I'm so chuffed with those. So yeah, that's a good little tip. If you want to get some good garlic bulbs from somewhere, the Isle of Wight garlic farm have got some great garlic. It's also a great day out, so make sure you go. Right, let's have a little look what's going on up here. It's all doing well. So this here is one of the other jobs that I want to get done before everything starts sort of coming through and sprouting again. Now this little tree, when we first took this allotment over, it was like a little stick, and it was almost fallen right over, and we've sort of tried to stand it up a little bit, but it just wants to grow that way now. So it's quite awkward actually, and now that it's getting bigger, I'm wondering if we can push it back over a little bit more and properly stake it. So that's something that we need to look into. The reason that we built this around it and popped a net around it was because it's a Rosetta apple tree, lovely red apples with the inside that's all pink and like infused. It's gorgeous. It's on one of my other videos. I'll show you what it looks like inside. But the crows love it. They absolutely love it. So before we can get to them, they come and they literally peck holes in pretty much every single one of them, and then keep coming back over the next couple of weeks. So, and then finish them all off basically. So we don't get any of them. So this year was the first year that we actually, or last year now, was the first year that we actually got anything off of them that we could eat, because the crows kept getting them. And that's because we had netted it. But it's getting all tangled now. We literally threw it up in a, I keep saying that and it sounds disgusting, literally put it up to really quickly, just really quickly. So we didn't even put the net on properly. It's all gapey. It's just to stop them getting in. So one of the jobs that I would like to do before this starts springing into action too much is to get this off, take this down and try and rejig it and get it sorted properly. That's one big job. The other job that I'd like to do, I'll show you. Bear with me. This is a bit of the plot that I don't normally show because it's horrendous. It's basically where we stack all of the offcuts of wood, anything that we've used that we might need to use. We've got bits of old pallet that we've got from, sometimes people bring pallets over here and leave them over in the wood thing over there, which we can all use if we want to, and we've got there first a couple of times, so we've grabbed them because we want to make the compost bays over there. I also want to make the area around the chicken coop where we let the girls out into bigger, and get rid of the water butt that's there, and lots of different things. So that's again another little thing. I'll show you that in a second. Hold on. Sorry about the sun, it's absolutely terrible. So this is sort of outside of the chicken coop, but where we've got that water butt there in the background, that's the bit that we want to move. And then I'd like to make this a little bit wider, maybe to come out round these trees, and maybe we'll see, but definitely come to the end of the coop. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to keep the sun off. Definitely come to the end of the coop so that all of that is incorporated, and then we can actually sit in there with the table and chairs and whatnot. I think that would be good. So yeah, so some of this wood will be used now, but what I'm thinking is, if we can get hold of a greenhouse, do I pop it here? Or alternatively, there is this area which is the other side of our shed, which we used to park on, but we don't need to park here now because we can park on the other plot. So do I hopefully try and get a little greenhouse from somewhere? I don't need a massive one, I just want something small, that's usable, maybe like a 6x6 or an 8x8, something like that, and pop it here, because now this is an unused area. And then if we do need to bring the car over and we do need to park it, we could park it at the front. So yeah, that's my dilemma. Where do I put a greenhouse if we get one? I don't want to buy one, I just want to try and get one on free ads or something like that, so that I can not have to spend too much money on the allotment, really. So yeah, that's the thought. This is quite a big space, and I don't want it going to waste. So that's what my thoughts are at the moment. So again, really, this first couple of weeks in January are going to be planning. What do we want to do? What are we going to do? What do we need to plant? I've done a big seed haul. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch that one. It's this video here. And I'll go through all of the things that I'm going to plant, or that I would like to, and all my staple crops and things like that. But yeah, this is, it's that limbo time, isn't it? I love being over here, the weather's beautiful, and I'm just in the planning mode at the moment. What am I going to do? But I am going to go back home in a moment and crack on with this garden, because there's a few things that I want to actually get in the ground whilst everything's dormant, and well, the ground's not frozen completely, so I need to take the fork home with me because I haven't got one at home. Right, so this is the area that I was just drawing. So that side and this side. This is one of our big trees, and as you can see, they're my hydrangeas in the two big pots. My plan today was to come out here and start digging and getting those repotted, and underneath the tree that you're under, it's here, there's so much of this that has fallen on the ground over the course of about 4 or 5 years, that has literally composted down, and it's so good, it's so rich. So I need to dig some of that out just to level it all up, really. I've moved all the logs into the underneath the log shed that we've done, or log store, whatever you want to call it. What should I call it? And they do need cutting up, but they're drying at the moment. Haven't ordered any others. But anyway, I digress. My plan today was to dig and start moving these things over and getting ready for my herbs and things that you could see on the picture that I did. But we've been hit by an Arctic frost, and this part of our garden, as you can see, stays quite shaded until a little bit later on in the afternoon, by which time the temperatures are dropping again and sunsets earlier. So that's not going to be able to be done this week. And as always, you know, that is something that we have to do in gardening and growing your own food. You just have to roll with the punches, really, don't you? So what I'm going to do is can you see me? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go indoors and take all of my Christmas decorations down instead, which means saying goodbye to my lovely, lovely Harry Potter hallway that I have done. My friend Linda gave me last year a little decoration that's a Harry Potter, or two little decorations that are Harry Potter, because she knows that we love Harry Potter, and it inspired me. And I was going to do another Harry Potter tree, but I just didn't have any room for another tree in the house, so I decided to do my whole hallway up as Harry Potter, and we've absolutely loved it. It's been really nice, and the rest of the house is just very traditional, but I'm going to go in and take all of that down and get the house all ready for January, February, get it all springified. And I have actually got a new growing tent that I'm going to be planting some chilies up in the next couple of weeks and popping in the growing tent. And yeah, so I think I'll get on with that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. It'd be lovely to have you here. I hope I'm a little bit of an inspiration to you. We have had a flurry of new subscribers, so we're really, really thankful. And I look forward to growing with you all over the next growing year. We will be back next Sunday, and I hope you all have a lovely week. We literally erected it. Is that better? I don't think it is. Oh God, what can I say?